A Kinsman Redeemer. A kinsman redeemer is someone who is related, it could be a close relative or not, to you that steps in and intervenes when you cannot, usually dealing with land or property, children, widows, or old folks. This redeemer is an old forgotten concept that needs to be popularized again. In biblical times, the kinsman redeemer would buy the property from a widow to keep it in the family name, could marry the widow and have children for her late husband, could make decisions for family members when they could not make them for themselves. My family in Canada is far away right now, helping with a family member with a recent death. He was the only one left on that side of the family. He has spent the last 25 years taking care of his aging parents. When there is zero money and know-how, it becomes very difficult to even know that resources exist. If you add no internet, telephone, or a vehicle, now you really have a deck stacked against you. Thankfully, he sees them up there as trying to help him and is not trying to boss him around. So many times pride gets in the way and they do not want to be bossed in their own house. They just want to be left alone with the house falling in around their ears. Someone else with fresh eyes can give an entirely different perspective. With my dad being up there, most anything can be fixed. The water will be turned back on, the heat restored, and other things that require with someone with a skill set like dad has can be done. Has a Kinsman Redeemer ever helped you? Could you be one for somebody else? There is an Eastern methodology that has gone popular in today's world. If your family doesn't believe that you believe, just alienate yourself from them and pretend that they don't exist anymore. I realize that there are families where there is so much abuse, trauma, and evil is done that there is no other choice but to flee from them. But most families do not fall into this category. The sad thing is we were created to live in families where parents help the children and the children when they're young, and the tables get turned later and the children help the parents when they get too old. It is designed to work in cycles. What happens if there are no children? Then often aunts, cousins, and other family members, either by blood or by heart, take over the care of those people. Do the care with honor and dignity. You are there to help, not to demean, not to shame, not there to cast judgment, but be willing to step up and do what it needs to do to help them. Without your help, they will not be able to do what needs to be done. And most of all, make sure that your affairs are in order, so that when it is your time for care, it is easier for others to help you. If any of you Israelites become so poor that you are forced to sell your property, your closest relative must buy it back. Leviticus 25:25.